Do this now to get rid of toxic people in your life. And the thing you have to understand is if you do have toxic people in your life, whether they be friends, family members, co-workers, this will have an effect on the quality of your life. Okay? And for me, everything is about the quality of my life. This is why whenever somebody suppresses the quality of my life just by their mere existence in my life, meaning that they are being toxic, negative, trying to pull me down, trying to throw shade, trying to take shots unnecessarily, just being a toxic weasel like that, I am quick to cut them off. I do not feel bad. I do not feel remorseful. I am quite happy to do it, and I even get a little dopamine rush getting rid of them, right? Because I know that my quality of life is going to go higher the second I cut this person off. So too many of you guys are a little too empathetic with people who don't have your best intentions in mind. Okay, people who are selfishly and narcissistically trying to eat up your time, trying to make you go inside your head, trying to make you doubt yourself, question yourself in life. You keep these people around. Then you wonder why you go to sleep angry. You wake up annoyed. You get irritated when you see this person texting you. You get stressed whenever you have to see this person or deal with them. Why are you allowing your quality of life to be suppressed by, just because you don't have the balls to cut this person off? Just because you feel like it's your duty to be nice to this person. It's not. Okay? Your duty, first and foremost, is to yourself. Okay? And living the quality of life that you deserve, that you want to live. And you never know when it's all going to end. That's another thing too, is life is very short. It can end unexpectedly. Look at what just happened to Kevin Samuels not that long ago, right? Kevin Samuels just out of nowhere just passed away, right? And the details of that still are a little cloudy. We don't have the full details on that yet. But he didn't expect to go, right? I mean, he just, one day he's doing an Instagram post, next day he's gone. Just like that. And if that happens to you, if that happens to me, I want to go knowing that, hey, I lived the best life that I could. I'm living my best life now. I lived the highest quality life that I possibly could. And I didn't let some weasel, no offense to weasels, suppress my quality of life because they need their dopamine hit off of throwing shade at me, off of trying to make me feel bad about myself so they could feel good about themselves, right? Which is often what low-value males and low-value females do, right? They need that dopamine hit. Be careful, by the way, people who need dopamine hits like that. They just live for external validation. And those are some dangerous people to have in your life because they're always going to be toxic, because their way of getting validated is really to bring you down. The way that they bring themselves up is by pulling you down. Making sure that you don't enjoy your life so they can enjoy theirs. Right? This is why I say anybody who's like that is just toxic. They're people like that are they're in a place of life of where they're coping, if not failing. Okay, they're coping, if not failing. And they can't even fathom that there could be a win-win out there, because in order for you to have that mindset where you don't look at people as win-lose, instead as win-win, is you would need to be in a state of what we call abundance. Okay, abundance, which means you're thriving at life. When you're thriving at life, the last thing you want to do is try to bring anyone else down. Because you're thriving. You want to see other people thrive because you know that, you're not threatened by their success. It's usually when you're threatened by somebody else's success or threatened that somebody else is going to be doing better than you, you try to pull them down. And, essentially what that does is it keeps you from rising up, because the universe does not reward people who are toxic like that. It punishes you. It just keeps you down. Right? And it just brings more people like yourself around you, because people who are meant to move up in the world are removed from your life. And this is why I say, if you have toxic people in your life, the best thing that you could do is just cut them off, right? Don't engage with them. You don't need to have a conversation with them. You just cut them off. You stop taking their calls. You stop returning their text messages. You stop hanging out with them. You stop following them on social media. As a matter of fact, you unfollow them. And you block them out of your life. Simple as that. Okay? Simple as that. I mean, we do the same. It's like the second somebody starts throwing shade on our social media, my staff does this. I don't handle this, but my staff is trained to just remove them. Right? It's like, okay, we can understand, we take all sorts of constructive criticism and then some, but once somebody crosses that line where they're purposely trying to provoke and, they're shooting out words of war at that point, right? Where they're trying to take shots or, they're just, they're not being nice, they're trying to just remove these people. And really it was my social media guys who figured out that it was a big time waster to keep these people around, because we used to back in the day, we're like, it's okay, let them hang out. But what we found is these people will continue to throw shade, and not only at us, but they will start to throw it at other people, our other subscribers who follow me. When they drop comments, they'll start trolling them. They'll start, smack talking them. Whether they do it consciously or subconsciously, they start doing it. And then it becomes, more of an issue, and it takes more manpower to have to filter their comments. So we just get rid of them. As soon as they start doing it, we're like, okay, no need to deal with you. We're just going to remove you, right? Just going to remove you. And this is why I tell you guys, if you just don't have, there are just not enough hours in the day. Maybe if we had more hours in the day, maybe if we didn't have a successful business, maybe if I didn't have, thousands of other guys to help, I would have time to sit here and play grab ass with you while you throw shade, you get your dopamine hit, and you make yourself feel better at my expense. Maybe if I didn't have so much to do, we'd have time to play grab ass. But we don't, right? We have a real business to take care of. We have real men we need to help. We have real value we need to disperse onto the world. And we don't have time to deal with your narcissism. So we're just going to cut you off. Okay, as I'm sure many people in your life have, because when we see people like this, people are toxic like that, they try to act like you're the first one to cut them off. It's like, dude, this is a recurring theme in your life, man. It's a recurring theme that people just axe you as soon as they get to know you and they see how, toxic you are, how detrimental you are to their success. They just axe you. They just cut you off. So don't act like this is the first time, man. This is, this plays out very often in your life. So this is why I tell you guys, if you have somebody toxic in your life, it doesn't get better. It just gets worse. Even if you try to talk with that person and you try to, have a reasonable conversation and tell them, I don't like this and this and that. They might lighten up a little bit, right, for a few weeks, but then they'll be right back to it. And then you're going to have another conversation with them. Then they'll lighten up for a couple of weeks. Then they'll be right back to it, right? It's no different than, say a girl who cheats on you, right? She just cheats on you. Why? Because she's a hoe. And then you tell her, oh, babe, don't cheat on me. Don't cheat on me. Okay, I won't cheat on you anymore. She won't do it for a couple of weeks. Then a couple of weeks later, boom, she's cheating on you again. Have another conversation. Babe, don't cheat on me. She'll okay, I won't cheat on you. 2 weeks go by. Then she starts cheating again. Why bother, right? Why waste your time? Right? Fundamentally, it's the core of the person that cannot change. So the best thing you can do is cut them off, because the only way they're going to learn is when people start cutting them off. And, unfortunately, most people out there are way too patient. They're way too nice. They have way too much time on their hands to play with these people, and they don't cut them off, and they deal with them for years and years. I mean, I've seen people deal with toxic people in their life for decades. They never got rid of them. And it's like their quality of life is like down here when it could have been up here, all because of this toxic idiot that they stay in contact with. Why? There's 6.5 billion people out there. You really need to stay in contact with this person? For me, it's just not worth it, and I'm pretty cutthroat about that. It's like, as soon as somebody goes toxic like that, done, man. No problem. On to the next, right? You're not a special snowflake. So that's the way you have to think about it. And then, put your focus on finding high-value people, male or female, to bring into your life, because that's very hard to find, right? But in order to find high value people to bring into your life, you need the time and energy to do that, right? You're not going to have the time and energy to do that if you're spending all your time dealing with one toxic, low value, idiot in your life. Feel me? So, as always, guys, drop those comments below. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video. Let me know if there's anything I missed, anything you would like to add. Please share them in the comments below. I always love to see you guys in my comments. I always love to read them, so drop those comments below. As always, do not forget to smash that like button below. Go ahead and smash it right now. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so that you are notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on my YouTube. And more importantly, guys, please make sure to subscribe, okay? Subscribe to AlphaMaleSecrets for more excellent, amazing content just like this, okay? Please subscribe. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this phenomenal content I'm teaching you, whether you want to call it the red pill, the gold pill, the platinum pill, the diamond pill, best way to support my work is by becoming a premium subscriber of my premium AlphaMaleSecrets channel, which I'm hosting on a private platform away from YouTube. And the reason I'm doing that is to protect my content from YouTube. In the event they try to shut me down one day, they won't be able to. And this is the absolute best way to support my work. And right now it's only $1 for the entire first month of premium AlphaMaleSecrets content from me. So take advantage of it. All you need to do is click the link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video. I'm out. And yes, this is Vegas in the background, cruising down the strip over here, and thought it'd be a little bit more of a better view for you. So until next time.